to Refuse to Lose. My name is Joe Jordan. I'm your host today. Today we're going to dig into the NBA and talk about the All-Star game. I'm going to give you my starting lineup so far for the Western All-Stars and Eastern All-Stars. So we're going to start with the West. So the front court, I'm going to give you my people, and I'm going to explain why. So the first person I have Nikola Jokic as the front court. Nikola Jokic, LeBron James, Rudy Gilbert. All right. Those are the three starters in the front court for the West. So this is why Nikola Jokic is self-explanatory. He's so far in the West is the best player. He's averaging 26 points per game, 13.8, so almost 14 rebounds a game, 7 assists a game. He's shooting 57% from the field. He's number one at PER, and that's right there. I mean, that's enough right there. So Nikola Jokic is front court, number one front court. Number two front court, I got LeBron James, LBJ. LeBron's averaging 29 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, and he's second in scoring in the league right now. So I got to put LeBron number two. And the third person is Rudy Gilbert. Like I said, Rudy Gilbert is averaging 16 points, 15 rebounds, 2 blocks a game. He's leading the league in rebounding. He's second in blocks. He's also leading the league in field goal percentage at 70%. Why I got Rudy Gilbert in there is because they are bad without him. They are 1-5 without Rudy Gilbert. So he's very valuable to that team. And then some snubs from the front court position. Some people might say Paul George. I didn't put Paul George. Now, Paul George would have played about 30, like 28, 29, 30 games. I would have put Paul George in there somewhere because he's been playing well, not really, because he's only averaging like 23, 24 points a game. He's not really killing like I thought he would, but he hasn't really played that much. So I didn't put him in there. Some people would probably say AD. AD declined this year, and he's also been hurt a lot. Anthony Davis. I'm sorry. Andrew Wiggins. I saw Andrew Wiggins. People was mentioning Andrew Wiggins should be a starter. Andrew Wiggins is not an all-star this year, y'all. He just playing on it. Andrew Wiggins is doing what he's always been doing in his career. He's just with a good team. All right. He's not an all-star. And Karl Anthony Towns is a case for that. But as a starter, because of their record. All right. He's not, his numbers is not screaming to me to put him in as a starter with the record they have right now. All right. So let's go to guards in the West. The number one guard is Steph Curry. Steph Curry, even though he's having a shooting slump, you can say he's shooting the worst of his career for real. He is averaging 26 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, and they also have the second best record in the entire NBA. Not the West, but the entire NBA. So not only he's putting up the numbers, they have the second best record. And then number two guard, I have Luka Doncic. Now, there's going to be some controversy on this one, but let me tell you why. Luka Doncic averaged 25, 8, and 8. Some people might say Ja Morant should be there, who's averaging 25, 6, and 7, basically. And the thing is, Ja Morant and crew are the third seed, while Luka and crew, I believe, are the 5th seed. All right? So this is why I put Luka above Ja Morant. Without Luka, the Mavericks are 6-9. They have a losing record without Luka. Without Ja Morant, the Grizzlies are 11-2. That's an 84% winning percentage. With Ja Morant, they're 21-15, which is a 58 winning percentage. Not saying they're better without Ja Morant. I'm not saying that. I'm just talking about the numbers because that's what we got to go by. When it comes to All-Star, you got to go by what have they accomplished, what have they done. Luka's numbers, now Ja Morant team is better as far as record-wise, but only by like 2 or 3 slots. But Luka Doncic's numbers are better, 25, 8, and 8. And Ja Morant, 25, 6, and 7. It's a little close, but like I said, the winning percentage without Ja Morant, that's why I put Luka right there. But I won't be mad at you if you put Ja Morant in that starting lineup. And some people might say D-Book or Chris Paul, they got the number one record. But like I said, I mean, the people that we're put ahead of them, their numbers aren't as that much better than theirs. You know, like D Book don't have better numbers than Luka or John Morant. So is Chris Paul. So but they are. But hey, I won't even match you with D Book because they are number one. They're the best record in the NBA. All right, so now front court on the Eastern Conference front court. Our front court, I got KD. Now this is like the easiest one. KD, Giannis, Joel Embiid. All right. So KD's averaging 29.7 rebounds, 5 assists. He's shooting 52% from the field. He leads the league in scoring, and he's tied for second right now in the East. All right. So KD's an automatic bid for the All-Star starter. Giannis, number 2, 28 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists. He's been doing this like the last 3 or 4 years. 53% from the field as fourth. He's fourth in scoring, and he's also fourth in the East. Joel Embiid is number 3 because he's averaging 28 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, and he's third in scoring right now. And he's on the tear. And when it comes to voting and stuff like that, it's all about what have you done for me lately? And Joel Embiid been doing a lot lately. Now, KD is hurt. He would not be playing his All-Star game. So who will his replacement be? People will say Jason Tatum. I believe a lot of people will say Jason Tatum. He's averaging 25, 8, and 4. But Jason Tatum and crew, they are the AC, they are the AC, meaning they are underachieving. It's 3 teams I can tell you right now, nobody thought these teams would be better than Boston this year. Hornets, Cavs, and some would say 76ers because of the Ben Simmons situation. But all 3 of those teams have a better record than Jason Tatum and crew. So I would personally, if it was up to me to replace KD, I would personally put Jimmy Butler. All right, Jimmy Butler. I know he's averaging 21, 6, and 6, but they're the number 1 seed. Joe, but you just said you put Luka and Ja in front of D Book, but Luka and Ja aren't the AC, and Luka and Ja aren't underachieving either. Jason Tatum and crew are underachieving. Sorry. So I'll put Jimmy Butler there because they're number 1 seed in the East, over the Nets, over Milwaukee, 2 favorites of the East. And over the Bulls, too. The Bulls on the tear, and Miami snuck up and took the number 1 seed. And Jimmy Butler averaging 21, 6, and 6, he's the best player. I would give him the start now, only because it's not a dominant player outside of him. People say Tatum, but like I said, the projection and everything. Now let's go to guards. The guards for the East, I got DeMar DeRozan and Zach Levine, both of them. DeMar DeRozan and Zach Levine numbers are almost identical. DeMar is averaging 26, 5, and 4 assists. 4 assists, while Zach is averaging 24.9, which is basically 25, 4.8, which is basically 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. Their numbers are kind of identical. They're on the same team, obviously. They're second in the East, tied with the Nets, second in the East. They had a tiebreaker, right? And yeah, they both averaging 25, 5, and 4. Some people might say James Harden, yeah, but his numbers, they're tied with the East, but James Harden hasn't been as consistent as Zach Levine and DeMar DeRozan throughout the whole year. And also James Harden numbers aren't better. He is averaging 20. Well, he's averaging 22, 8, and 10, I believe. So his numbers are pretty good, but he hasn't been consistent like these two has been this whole year. And some people might say Trae Young. Trae Young is averaging 28 points a game. I think he's averaging 10 assists a game or 9 assists, and like 4 rebounds. But Trae Young, record-wise, they are underachieving. They like to sell they are underachieving like crazy. They were a playoff team last year. They were the 5th seed. I think they were the 5th seed. And now they are looking terrible. They're looking terrible. All right. So that's what I got so once again, for the West, we got Nikola Jokic, LeBron James, Rudy Gilbert, Steph Curry, and Luka Doncic. Right. And on the East, we got KD replaced by Jimmy Butler, Giannis, Joel Embiid, and DeMar DeRozan, Zach Levine. That's my lineup, y'all. So that's what I have for you guys today, and I'll see y'all in the next episode. Thank you for staying to the end. We really appreciate that. If you are listening to this on you or watching this on YouTube, we would like for you to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and hit the notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening to this on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, etc., We would like for you to follow us on those platforms. Also hit the notification button so you can be notified when we're out. And last but not least, no matter what platform you're listening to or you're watching it on, share it with someone you know, and they could be part of the movement also. So thank you guys for listening, and we'll see you guys next time.